Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Tennessee shocked everybody. Went to Auburn, won that game this past weekend, and nobody really predicted it. Saw that coming. Third win of the year for Tennessee. And they did it, throwing the ball up top, receivers going up making plays. Early in the game, Auburn up 7-zip. Tennessee got the run game going, blocked down with a tackle, bring the tight end around, hit the end, get to the second level pretty quick, get a big first down run. A couple things here. Auburn gives them a base look, 4 down, 3 linebackers, but there's actually another in the box. So it's an 8-man box they're running it against because you got 2 tight ends, 1 on either side. Watch how they use them. Tackle blocks down here, and everything gets knocked that way, which is what you want. 1 tight end's going to run out of here on a dummy route and pull a defender out. Backside tight end pulls across and picks up the play side defensive end. So now the tight end's pulled across and is blocking. Tackles have washed it up, but you have 2 linebackers who step up here and don't really get blocked and just kind of wait on the ball carrier instead of forcing the issue in the hole. Now they're comboed, it's blocked here in the seal with play side defender running out of there on that decoy and doesn't see him coming. Ball goes right behind him. Auburn on the goal line, going to go quick pitch the formation. A defensive tackle with his hand down, actually going to run through, run it down, and make the tackle. So Tennessee went 3-man front. That is your nose, but he's actually over the guard, so they've offset it to the formation because everything's over there unbalanced. Extra lineman, fullback, and both receivers right there on the edge, so everything's to that side. So they offset the front. He steps through, immediately gets penetration. So at the time the running back catches a quick pitch, you got a defensive tackle with his hand down who's already pushing 2 yards deep on the play side beyond the line of scrimmage, gets there and makes the play. So Auburn's going to come back and try to sprint motion to a bunch formation with a flat route. The receiver lined up top is going to run that deep corner route, and they're going to bring a guy underneath and sit him up right inside the goal line there on a bunch route out of motion. See the DB running with him, you know it's man-to-man coverage, going to sprint the QB. Gets pushed a little deep, can't turn his shoulders, and the throw is a little late. I'll show you why. As he's rolling this way. So the ball should actually come out now. So when you say come out now, well, he's about to throw it. Well, what I'm saying is at the moment that he gets to this hash, those shoulders need to be flipped, and that ball should already be thrown in here to the underneath when he sees everybody running to that back corner and leaves that underneath. But when there's this little bit of hesitation, we'll show you what happens. So instead of the ball being thrown from the hash, now it's thrown from 3 yards off the hash, and that's just enough time to allow for the defender to be in the area where the receiver has drifted. So now he's got to try to make a play just inside the numbers on the field, whereas if the ball came out on the hash, he's standing on the A with his defender all the way out. So this is on the QB for getting it out just a little bit late, and it's an incompletion. Auburn going to trigger blitz off the hash with a safety, and this receiver on the inside is going to stem it out to the numbers and run that go route outside. They pick it up in protection. The throw comes out in perfect timing to the outside, and this guy makes a play. I'll show you a couple things about it. Is he sees pre-snap what you've got, which is a man-to-man look with a position, with the safety in position to blitz. They've got another safety over the top that you can't see. That's another key to the quarterback. But he also has a 4-down lineman look and only 1 linebacker in the box against 4 receivers. So he knows if he comes off the edge, I still have enough to protect. Reason is I got 5 linemen for these 5, and the back is staying in, and that's his responsibility. So he trusts the protection, number 1. Number 2, outside release, going to give him the go route that he wants with room to throw it. And the last thing is there's no hesitation in holding the ball. Once he decides that's where the ball's going, it comes out in time. The rush can't get there. Put it on the sideline where only the receiver can get it. So often what you see here is, if the ball is left inside, there can be a play. If it's thrown up the field to try to lead him, it's out of bounds. Puts it on the sideline, and his guy is more practiced at making that jump ball catch. You have to be impressed with Jarrett Guarantano in this game. Didn't hesitate on the reads and the throws. Ball's coming out on time. He was aggressive, really sharpened the game. But really what made it all happen, those receivers, one-on-one, out jumping the DBs, making a play on the ball, catching it at its highest point. 2nd and 4, 4 receivers, and outside pass rush beats the tackle, force him out of there. And the mistake of trying to throw it while you're being tackled, you can't get enough on the ball. And it'll do funny things on you when you're being tackled and you try to throw it. Nice break by the corner. Excellent read here on the corner blitz by the Tennessee quarterback. Back out of the backfield, and he'll be in the space vacated by the linebackers. Comes off the edge. He's open in the middle, and so open that it's an outrun to the end zone. You can see what the quarterback sees. Go back and look from the side angle. You can see a couple things happening. One is Auburn is in zone blitzing, bringing that corner off the edge. And what happens is, because there's 4 receivers and they've spread the field, that third linebacker / nickel is over here on this left hash. He's out of the middle of the field anyway. And when the corner's coming, you've got, instead of 1 linebacker covering that underneath zone, 2 run to it and vacate. And you got to believe that's probably a bust. So you can see on the snap, here he comes, and now both linebackers are running out of there. Meanwhile, back is releasing, quarterback knows that, and you get him open right in the middle of the field. It's even more wide open when you see it from behind the QB's view. On the snap of the ball, the linebackers were lined up here on pre-snap, so he's already thinking, I may be able to throw this, and when they run out of there, he's just all by himself. Big bust in the defensive coverage by a linebacker. They're going to go in motion away from the corner on a little trick play, and the corner sees it and just gets aggressive and flies in there and blows the whole play up. Flip it back, beats the block, gets to the quarterback. He tries to unload it right to a defensive lineman. So go back, watch the corner again. See him go in motion, direct snap with quarterback lined up here. So they've obviously seen that on film because they ran a similar thing against State the week before, Mississippi State that is. So when he goes away, you see corner take off, and he's going to blow it up because of aggressiveness. So first thing, the back who took the snap can't make the block. Now the flip is happening. He's going to hit the QB. And just a really poor decision to try to unload this while you're getting hit. That's when you got to eat it right there in a tie ball game. Just get ready to go punt. 3rd and 10, they're going to run verticals. Auburn dropping back into a zone. They only rush 4, but he gets it out on time and throws that outside vertical perfectly. And again, harping on time, if you watch the feet of the quarterback and when the ball comes out, catch 1, 2, 3. Little bitty hitch after 3 steps in the shotgun and the ball is already coming out. And why that's important, you got a guy leaking through in the protection here. It's 4 on 5, but Auburn's about to hit him as he throws it. If he had held the ball and hesitated at all, he's going to get hit, and the coverage is going to recover. But when the timing is right, and again, that ball thrown outside of the numbers where only his guy can get it, that's how you throw a go route. Here's another example of Tennessee using the slot receiver to run the vertical and widen on his defender. Ball thrown up, and he's going to make that jump ball catch in the end zone, out fighting for the football. A couple things, though, you notice right here. Auburn is only bringing a few, and they've got plenty to protect. So they're bringing 5, including 1 off the edge who was stand up either at a nickel or a linebacker. So they've got plenty to protect right here as they only bring 5. But he's going to come free because the up back took inside, and so did the fake back. So now they've busted. They're both blocking the same guy, leaving 1 free to the quarterback. Here's the other thing I notice is it's play action. You've got 2 offensive linemen way downfield. Ball snapped back here on the 26. And if you look at the time the ball is thrown, when the ball is let go and he's getting hit, you've got 1 lineman at 4, 1 lineman at 5, and another one at 6 to 7 yards past the line of scrimmage when the ball is thrown. So this should have been a penalty for lineman downfield. Instead, it is a touchdown for Tennessee. So again, what happened is your up back tight end receiver, whatever you want to call him, and the back both blocked the same guy. And so the 5th rusher is free to the quarterback, going to hit him as he throws. But he didn't see him, so it didn't really affect his mechanics. He does put it out there. And of the go routes we've seen in these highlights, this is the only one that's slightly underthrown. and the receiver just outfights him for the ball. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, or if you have a question, a suggestion, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. I am at Radio Wyatt. And then over on Facebook and YouTube, Matt Wyatt Media. Y'all check me out there too. And thanks to Renaissance Bank for sponsoring these videos. They love SEC football as much as we do. And y'all hit them up over there at renaissancennation.com. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.